Hello folks, Terry here, my grotto again. I would like to talk about chores, yard work. Aussie E has reached 500 subscribers and wants to celebrate by giving away something. He's doing a GAW and wants us to talk about safety at work or just in general. So I'm going to talk about yard work. Just finished mowing the first time for the spring. Get rid of all the dead grass. As you know, in Dallas, there was a big old winter storm, so all the leaves have died and coming off the oak trees, and had to rake the leaves. And hardware stores are running out of bags, but I got some. Still smoking Shannon. I smoke a pipe when I mow and when I pick up the dog droppings. I have two. They don't want to do any walking to do their business. They want to do it in the backyard. I guess it's good in a way that I just pick it up in one spot, but I don't want to smell it, so I'd smoke a pipe. So when all my accidents, personal accidents, happened during yard work. As you know, many people have accidents dealing with lawnmowers. I've met so many people in my life who lost a finger, lost a toe from running lawnmowers. Knock on wood, I haven't had any of those. But when I moved into my first house, it was an older house and had a water heater, gas powered, in the back, a shed sort of. It's not really a shed, it's an extension of the house, and it's sort of a outdoor closet where you can put some tools in, and that's where they kept the water heater. So I bought a weed whacker from Sears. It was a Craftsman, powered by gasoline. And after I'm done mowing and doing my yard work, and I set it in my brand new weed whacker in that closet next to the water heater. Next thing you know, my wife was helping out. Next thing you know, she's screaming, "There's a fire!" I go in, I open the door, I look in, and the weed whacker was just fully inflamed. Right next to the water heater. My mind was thinking that water heater is gonna explode any moment if that catches on fire. But of course, it's a pilot like that, I don't think it would have been too big of a deal. But in retrospect, that was quite a scare. We were, scurrying around, running around, a chicken with his head cut off, trying to look for a fire extinguisher we had, and I put it out. And that thing was just destroyed. I took it back to the store and got a refund. I don't want this anymore. I don't want no gas-powered weed whacker. Same house. After a long day's work, it was dusk. I come home and the city was trimming the trees where the power line was. Left a whole bunch of mess in my yard on the walkway. I was not very happy. I was very angry. I took my electric blade, the chainsaw, and there was a couple of branches that are pretty thick around, over an inch. Grabbed it by the left hand, took the electrical chainsaw and turned it on, ready to cut. It just went zoom, rode down that branch and cut me pretty bad. I had to have surgery with that tendon. So, lesson there is, luckily I'm able to move all my fingers. Dealing with power tools, you have to have a good set of mind frame, not when you're angry, or or had a few beers or anything like that. I moved to this house, and since then I picked up pipe smoking. So one day I was mowing yard and trying to fill up my the gas tank to my lawnmower. I'm leaning over like this, and these ashes are pretty loose. And at that moment, I had a had a vision. I'm like, okay, I gotta stop this. You're dealing with gasoline. You haven't learned your lesson in the past. If that ash, the ember, falls into the can or near any of that gasoline, you know, that flame would have injured me. So put your pipe down, do what you need to, you know, you can mow afterwards. So luckily I avoided an accident there as well. So, you know, I enjoyed doing raking into the leaves. I was raking, I was, you know, doing pipe. I enjoyed that. Mowing lawn, and it just makes, you know, chores a little bit more enjoyable. But be careful. Do not smoke while you're dealing with gasoline. I was lucky enough to avoid some major explosions, but I did have an accident here. So all in all, I'm blessed. Didn't lose a finger. Didn't get my face burned. So be careful while smoking a pipe, doing yard work. Common sense, but you know, sometimes we men are not that careful. So with that, Aussie, have a great GAW, and I enjoy your content. If you haven't subscribed to him, please subscribe to Aussie. And enjoy your rest of the week, and we'll see you next time.